Hey there, space dreamers! If you're new here, welcome to the channel where we've already turned Mars from a dusty red rock into a thriving green paradise in our epic terraforming series. But why stop at the red planet? Today, we're cranking up the challenge and eyeing Saturn's mysterious moon. Titan. Buckle up, it's about to get frosty and fun. Imagine stepping onto an alien beach where the air feels denser than a foggy Earth morning. And the waves. They're splashing around as liquid natural gas. Titan sounds like it leaped from a sci-fi novel, but it's legit. And we've got first-hand data from a probe that actually plunked down there now. Before we dive into the exciting bits, let's tackle the elephant in the room. Why chatter about constructing a fresh homestead when Earth's right under our feet? Isn't that like ditching the home that nurtured us? Nope. A backup plan isn't a dramatic exit, it's like having a spare key practical. Just in case you lock yourself out without intending to move. And pitting Rescue Earth against Settle Elsewhere is a bogus rivalry. The gadgets that help us thrive off-planet are the same ones that toughen up Earth airtight recycling loops. Spotless energy, smart agriculture, and urban setups that don't choke on their own exhaust. If we ever sprout a second arm of humanity, we snag a golden opportunity to reboot the playbook. Skip duplicating Earth's bad habits and lean into solar punk vibes, cutting-edge tech. Minimal mess, abundant greenery, fewer fumes, and perhaps shorter debates on why the waterway's ablaze. So for the next chunk of time, we're not just binging a side doc, we're simulating a build-out. We're the designers, and Titan's the toughest level in the game. Would you even hit play on a moon that's practically posting no trespassing signs? Here's the straight talk. Titan's surface pressure is about 467 bar, chunkier than Earth's, which is oddly reassuring since you're not in a total void. But the surface temperature at Huygens landing spot? Around 93. 7 Kelvin, or minus 179, 5 degrees Celsius. At that chill, water isn't flowing, it's the ground you're standing on. Titan hangs out by Saturn at roughly 5 astronomical units, soaking up about 100 times less sunlight than Earth. If our planet's a bright patio, Titan's that shadowy garage nook where your phone's flash begs for mercy. Gravity's a lightweight too, clocking in at about 0, 138 of Earth's thrilling at first. Until your bones politely remind you they're not built for perpetual party mode. And we haven't fully cracked the long-haul low-G health puzzle. Titan's got a major plus, though heaps of atmosphere, mostly nitrogen like ours, spiced with methane and topped by a thick orange organic fog. So, what's the fix-it list? In Don't Die priority. Unprotected outside. You won't pop. But you'll check out quick from no breathable air and the freeze taking over. Even suited up. You need a long-haul spot that's toasty, energized, and steady, not a pop-up tent. That's why oxygen isn't job one. Heat and power top the chart. Because sans those. Every scheme's just a fancy slide deck called What If We Had Juice. Challenge 1 kicks off with 2 harsh stats, surface at 93. 7 Kelvin. Sunlight 100 times feebler than Earth's. Those dictate the whole playbook. At 93, 7K water ice isn't merely solid, it's Titan's foundation stone. The boulders you'd scramble over are often H2O ice. And those rivers and lakes? Methane and ethane specials, not water. Neat for extraterrestrial rock hounding, but zilch for our farming needs, since liquid water's essential for crops, biosystems, and mimicking Earth's setup. The sun deficit means solar arrays won't cut it for a quick win. Panels shine when there's a robust beam to snag. On Titan. It's like fueling a metropolis with a flashlight beam from the next block. But hold up, Titan's got a plump atmosphere. Doesn't that snag warmth? Sure, it evens out temps, and with a day stretching 15, 95 Earth ones. Hot-cold flips aren't as brutal as on bare moons. But air can't conjure energy from thin. Well, air? It only holds what's delivered, and delivery's a trickle. The snag's deeper than Brie. It's burr plus remote plus sluggish. Titan's seasons track Saturn's lengthy year. So, tweaks unfold over era's lousy if you're after speedy climate tweaks. Dial a change and twiddle thumbs for years to gauge the moon's verdict. That's the barrier. We crave a heat power setup that's sun-free, non-stop, expandable, and hardy in deep freeze with little hand-holding. Fail that. And Titan remains a scenic orange snapshot. Now, the choices. Imagine you're the lead engineer on this cosmic project, and you've got 2 main paths ahead. Which one do you pick? Let's play this out like a choose-your-own-adventure. But with a twist, I'll tell you right away if it's a win or a cosmic faceplant. If you choose option A, the timeless terraforming fantasy globally heat, Titan till surface water flows, then cascade the perks. Schutzmung, you fail. Why? because amping warmth via space mirrors bouncing extra rays. Or atmospheric tweaks for better heat hugging. Or a combo sounds elegant. One grand gesture to upgrade a moon to toasty status. Titan's air is already dense. So theoretically. Pump in energy and it'd cling to coziness better than a bald world. But the twist? The sun shortfall's baked in. Titan's distant. Incoming solar's 100 times punier than Earth's. Mirroring to match. You'd need a ludicrously vast array, assembled and babysat way out yonder. No pinpoint mirror math from data for a set temperature as it rides on Shineback. Setup, and Titan's heat equation, but safely it'd eclipse today's tech and short-term R&D. Not merely pricey, but galactically bulky. Even Atmosphere Remix isn't abracadabra. Titan's air is a lively chem brew. High-altitude splits of methane and nitrogen recombine into fancy organics fueling that haze. Shoving a fresh global weather pattern? You're sparring with a planetary potion factory that churns regardless. So option A dazzles and renders. It's also the blueprint that opens with step 1 forge a star-spanning factory empire. Not our opener. Not even the follow-up. Back to the drawing board. If you choose option B, craft heat power on site, then spread. Shoot smung. You win. Well, at least you're on the right track. Space is still tricky. This is the viable path, romance be darned. No lone wonder widget. No worldwide facelift. A duplicable framework flipping Titan from outdoor doom to indoor. Okay, then multiple indoor OKs. Then linked human hub. The key gadget's deliberately dull nuclear power. Teamed with ruthless efficiency, we're already deploying nuke setups in space for reliable juice where sun's skimpy. And top agencies are honing surface reactors for extraterrestrial bases, not fixating on a precise wattage here. Since data doesn't lock a day 1 Titan power quota, the crux of this tech realm's real, not pie in sky, and tailored for Titan-esque woes enduring sunless energy, Titan adaptations, mostly environment proofing, extreme chill, dense air, methane squalls, seasonal blows, haze infiltration. Thus, reactors, genes, coolers, and electrics demand wraps, non-brittle stuff, uncrackable seals, and high auto ops cause suiting up for every tweak isn't fun. Why workable? Core's amplification and fortifying, no physics rewrite. Engineer turf proto, smash, mend, loop, duplicate. Now simulate the rollout like a strategy sesh. First craft the essentials, then plant them smart. Test till unbreakable. Scale. Normalize. Start with dropping a compact. Backup heavy power heat hub. Prioritizing heat as star, not side. Aim sustain habitat warmth. Key gear warmth. Internal steadiness amid Titan's tantrums. Then position that hub by the initial sealed pad. Styled like a sub-greenhouse mashup leak-proof. Padded, multi-filtered. Treating outer air as foe despite pressure match. Test relentlessly endurance marathons through gales and cycles. Eyeing sneaky saboteurs. Micro leaks? Seal wear. Haze jams? Cryo-hating mechanics. Scale modularly chunk add habitats and power. Each a proven echo. Uniform plugs, links. Fix routes turning upkeep from epic to everyday. Kick off local sourcing. Cause earth shipping all mass spells defeat. Titan's hydrocarbon organic bounty yields plastics. Glues, build repair aids. Not warmth, but industrial spine for eventual terraforming. Unlock water next subsurface ocean probable under icy shell. No full thaw. But power enables spot drills melts for tapping or harvesting shallow ice. Link pads into webs tubes, pressure halls, shared grid stores, repair spots. Distance equals risk on Titan. So weave safe pockets till commute skips the hazard suit. Normalize routine checks, stock spares, auto watches, extra heat reserves. Protocols framing Titan as workplace, not dare. Once solid, it's infrastructure hum. Not thrill ride fueling growth, but the weak spots. Power hub crash. Beyond dark heat vanishes and heat's survival. Sans it. Seals contract, stuff shatters, liquids solidify, habitat turns icebox. Redundancy mandatory, rapid fixes too. Filter seal flops. Methane hazy air sneaks in. Titan's pressure edges Earth's, so leaks flow inward. Pollution perpetual peril. Industry stall. Earth reliance caps size and grit. Outpost viable, True Haven demands Titan-made parts and pads. Why option B anyway? It grows realistically mini-launch. Gauge wins. Balloon. Each phase testable. Hub stays snook. Power holds. Storms endured. Fixes habitual. Then Titan shifts from tourist trap to residence. Timeline honesty. No data-locked clock for foothold to network leap. But ballpark Cortex now R&D, so initial grip, multi-decade human-scale push. Moon-wide warm-up. Eons longer, iffier, sun gaps inherent. Challenge 1 wraps when Titan Outpost hums sunless power heat. Adds chunks sans overhauls, taps local water over imports. Then, we've nailed the first miracle made surviving yawn-worthy. Awesome. But next hurdle's not frost, it's the atmosphere. And Titans is basically taunting us. So, if you're game for flipping a dense, methane-packed sky into human-friendly breaths, stick around for the sequel.